There's nothing that you cannot do when you put your faith in the Lord and you take them steps to make the changes that you need. Hear this. God will do it for you. God created you so beautiful, so authentic, and so unique, to the point that people are jealous of you. People are hating on you. Who you showing love to. Who you gave your best to. And the enemy wanted you to give up so bad. The enemy wants you to give up so bad. Whoever this video is resonating with, I hope that it heals you. Sometimes what happens is the enemy will work on you so hard, try to take you out of a position that you in your life, have you falling into sin, have you disrespecting yourself, going against yourself when you know better, when you know what God can do. There's times where God already showed you blessings from when you're a young kid. God will show you how to live righteous, but you'll forget because the enemy try to come into your life and work through certain people who are miserable. People will try to come and teach you something about how their perception of what life is, when God says that we shouldn't be following man. We need to follow the things above, God's word, the things from in heaven, and bring it on earth. Because at the end of the day, there's no man that can show you what God has for you in your life, in your future. We're here to help support each other. Yes, iron sharpens iron, but that iron comes from your relationship with the Most High. Hear this, basically what I'm saying. It's people who spend time living their life, going through experiences, trying to be better for the Most High, trying to be better for their purpose that God chose for them. Not trying, but making the decisions to be better. Effort, succeeding, overcoming certain obstacles so that they can get closer towards what God has for them. People don't just wake up on the side of the bed and just say, you know, hey, I'm everything that God called me to be, and they just get the blessings just fall in their hand. That's not true. Something come too easy, you got to realize that might not be from God. You got to ask yourself, did you work for it? Do you really deserve it? Do you even comprehend what it is that God blessed you with? If you're doing things of the world, you might have to ask yourself, who is it that's stirring you in your life right now? Who is leading you in your life right now? Because if you're not following the word of God, you're not coming back to the Lord to change, to renew your mind every day. Something may be distracting you, taking you off the path that you need to be on. Some may have you forget the gratitude that you need, the appreciation, the clarity, the focus, the discernment to know, to remember, to be grateful, to know how beautiful God made you in different ways, internally, externally. Why you shine the way that you do versus everybody else. Some people might be better at certain things than you, but guess what? God bless you in so many different ways. If you're not embracing that, if you're not doing things to elevate yourself, if you're not appreciating the elevation that God put into your authenticity when you just take the right steps by following His word, by following His commandments, by following God's laws, and you don't take these steps, what happens is you hold yourself back from getting towards where God needs you to be. The enemy gets you, and now you forget how beautiful God made you, how authentic God made you, why you stand out amongst the crowd, why you stand out amongst the whole entire world. There's nobody who can be you better than you, and people hate you for that. This is why when you come around and the people don't know you, even strangers, they look at you a certain way and they think that you're arrogant. They think that you think you're better. They think that they want to compete with you. They're doing things, setting up booby traps sometimes to try to manipulate you and hold you back or take you out of your character. Why is that? Because you are amazing. The way that God made you. You're beautiful. Hear this. God created you. Just like God created the heavens and the earth. Hear this. God said, let there be light. And through that light, guess what? That energy runs through your blood. It runs through your spirit. You are an angel. People need you, even when they don't give you the credit that you deserve, even when they don't acknowledge you, even when they don't appreciate you and tell you, because they have not got the strength to be able to give you the credit that you deserve verbally. They don't know how to speak up and say, you know what, nah, this person right here, they show up on time, they're different, they're unique, they deserve the best. I've never met somebody like this person. This person has their own way of doing things. They're different. They okay. I want to support them. Some people is afraid to support you, support the chosen ones. You know why? Because they ain't never met somebody like you. They don't even believe that you have a good heart, because they're so busy caught up in the darkness in the world that by the time they realize your heart, you already done left, because they already did all this wickedness and dark magic. Here it is, dark magic behind your back, telling people lies about you. You know this person this, you know this person that. This is what people are doing right now to the chosen ones. This is what they've done to me. Hear this. They're going to do it to you. Trust me, if you're the chosen one, yes, they talking about you behind your back. They don't want to see you do better. Don't be confused. Don't be no fool. Don't be foolish. The Bible talks about that. Don't be a fool. You know, be for real. When you walking upright, you're walking righteous, and you mean well, genuinely. Oh yeah, they're going to do dark magic. They're going to try it behind your back. This is why you got to pray, and you must come out from amongst them, period. You can't be around people who want to see you do bad. Or you think they want to see you do bad. You just say, oh, no, they not. No, even if you think, you fall back. Allow God to reveal things to you. People who say things and do things, but they're not talking about Jesus Christ, if they ain't talking about the Bible, if they're not talking about love and truth, they're not talking about taking action, at least to support other people genuinely for the right reasons. Hear this. Or for the righteous reasons, don't deal with them. Give them time, let them reveal themselves to you. You accept people for the things that they show you and the things they tell you. Both have to correspond, both have to work hand in hand. It's 2025. Don't let nobody's social media platform confuse you because they got a lot of videos, they doing this and doing that. No, get to know a person in person, and get to know a person the way that you need to get to know them. You have to see things, and you have to hear things, and you have to be involved for yourself. If you're not there primary, don't just believe every secondary, third source out there, because it might not be as true as you think it is. People say all type of stuff. It's happened. I've had people talk about people. When I met the people that they were talking about, they were really, really good people. Actually really cool. Actually never betrayed me. And the people that was talking about the people, those are the ones that was actually betraying me, or later on betrayed me in life. There it is. I couldn't even believe this BS. I was like, wow. This is ridiculous, right? But this is how the enemy works. Whenever you're beautifully made, and God created you to outshine, and to stand out, and to be a game changer, to be a star in the spiritual realm, to be an angel, to be a light worker, it's gonna get tough for you. They gonna challenge you. They gonna make it seem like they don't see you. They're gonna get mad when they see God blessing you in different ways, or when they think that you have something they don't have. But it doesn't matter. This is why you're so beautiful. This is why God created you, because you're made for somebody. You might not be made for everybody, but guess what? Certain people, you're gonna know. You're even gonna have to question it. It's gonna work so smooth, because they're gonna check on you. They're not gonna just deal with you for just your talent. They're not just gonna deal with you for your money. They're not just gonna deal with you because none of that. They're gonna deal with you for the spirit that God put inside you. The Lord, they're gonna get to know you. They're gonna have conversation with you. They're not gonna be afraid to be around you. You got people that's afraid to be around you because they don't know themselves. They feel like you're judging them. The whole time, you don't be casting those stones at nobody. You just a person who follow God for yourself. You don't hang out with the world, but you be around the world because that's what Jesus did. But you come out from amongst these people because you know you have to walk this righteous path. It doesn't mean you don't be around people. You don't try to still support people. That doesn't mean you don't pray for your enemies. No, you still love them. You still pray for them. You just keep your distance because You have to walk this narrow path for God. You eventually you're gonna have to continue to pick up where you left off and keep going. If you ever backslide or fall short, it's all right. But the issue is when you will keep allowing yourself to be around people with these low vibrations who don't want to see you do better. What happens is you forget the beauty within yourself over time, and that's the enemy's plan, to use people who don't believe in God to make you believe that they do. Here it is. This is a mess with somebody. Some people will be around you to make you believe they believe in God. But you got to be able to read between the signs and read between the lines. That's the enemy working through them. They haven't done enough work on themselves. Maybe they did a little bit of work, but they have not done the work that you've done. They can't see the way that you see things because they just don't believe in God. They have no faith. They have not made any actions to walk narrow. But you'll know people who walk narrow. You'll know people who's gone time, years, at least months, trying, making effort. You'll feel their energy because you'll know by the fruits of their labor. So hopefully this resonates. Just Righteous Water Flows. I'm out. Peace and love. Y'all gotta go.